Hello, beautiful people of Earth and or non-Earthlings if you are tuning in. I'm coming to you live from one of my favorite places, aka a Sedona Creek. And yeah, I feel like every time I come out here, I just like have the call to share a transmission or just share what's on my heart, share what I'm going through, in hopes that it will be of benefit to someone receiving it. And what comes up for me so much right now at this point in my life is this like constant battle I have between my head and my heart, and between doing and being and achieving and receiving, and which one do I do? Do I go on my masculine energy and like go and try to build and scale my business? Do I sit in the feminine and just receive like the beauty and the small things in life? And I feel like I get both messages, and it's always such a trip to try to decipher. Some days I'm like, yes, spirit, I hear you. You're saying slow down, and you're saying just be, like, enjoy the small things, like the babbling of this creek and the changing colors of the trees and the warm sunlight on my face, and not feeling like I have to produce or perform or grow or convert or any of that, but just be. And then it feels so true and it feels so clear. And then on the other hand, then there's times where I'm like, girl, what are you doing? You're not making big enough moves. You're not doing enough. You're not grinding enough. You're not creating enough. And that also feels true. And then I get like really hard on myself, and then I just get confused, and I'm like, what the fork do I do? And I think there's a lot of pressure as people who feel like we have this big mission in life to like change a lot of people in a positive way, or not change, but to like assist and evolution and ascension, and to make a positive impact on the planet, and to like be wildly successful and abundant, not for ego reasons, not to get a Prada bag or a Tesla, but because with the abundance in hand, we can create systems and organizations and nonprofits that assist humanity, that help humanity come back to their self and to their wholeness and to God, ultimately. Like, that is the vision and the purpose. And like, I notice so much pressure I put on myself, and all my friends that are also kind of like of this vein. We put so much pressure on ourselves, and it's like being in the head, being the masculine, being in the doing, then like being in your heart, being in the feminine, being in the being and the receiving. And sometimes it's just like, what the fork do I do? So that was a whole ramble just to say that's what I've been experiencing in life recently. And I've been like super MIA on like Instagram and like other forms of social media other than YouTube, because I'm just like, I don't know, like I feel like nothing I'm doing is making a difference. I feel like there's no point. I feel like I'm just posting to post, and that also doesn't feel good. So I don't know if you're also in this place yourself. However, if you are, I just want to offer that allow yourself not to know. Allow yourself to be fork and confused. Allow yourself to figure it out. Allow yourself not to be perfect. Allow yourself not to be where you want to be. You know, and just try to enjoy the little things. Like a trip to the creek, or a trip to the park, or a sweet, warm tea with a friend, or a nice movie, or a book, or anything like that. It's okay that we don't know, and I think we're not supposed to know a lot of the times. And we got to give ourselves compassion with that and know that it's okay. And I'm saying this to myself. It's okay that I don't know in this very moment. But I have faith and I trust that everything is working out better than I could ever imagine. And I'm just going to flow. As this water is flowing, I will just flow and allow myself to figure it out and not put pressure on myself. As hard as it is not to put pressure on myself, like how much of an oxymoron is that? What a trip. The irony, right? So follow your heart, follow your being, follow your receiving, and know that also if you fall into a moment of like hyper doing and grinding, that's okay also. We are just beings trying to do our best, and it gets really confusing sometimes, but this is a permission slip to allow yourself to be confused and be in the unknown, because eventually the unknown becomes the known, and the confusion brings clarity. So I love you, and I hope you're having a beautiful, beautiful day and a radiant day, and everything is working out better than we can ever imagine. Ashana Sequoia.